preseason week 4. We normally only play like 2 preseason games, well I do anyway. I'm still switching up styles and formations and schemes and stuff like that, trying to figure out what fits best because I had a lackluster season last year, so I'm gonna try to maybe go back to my roots. Just feel like they have a better playbook for what I need. I really don't need to see my starters in this game besides the quarterbacks. I just traded for Matt Stafford because I'm in kind of like a it's kind of like I'm in like a rebuild mode almost. So I'll leave him in for the first half, see what happens there, and then I have a hidden development running back that I need to get snaps, so he's gonna start. And then, I mean, I already know what I have in Julio Jones. I really want to get this Lastly guy in the slot. Because he's pretty fast. I know what I have in my tight ends. I really don't have anybody else with any hidden developments or anything, so I don't really need to shuffle them around. I'll just let those guys play out how it's supposed to be. So yeah, we'll just jump into the game. Let's see how the trusty dusty offensive playbook helps.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Season, I'll be
On the
streaming
call,
all the games
here are Brandon
and,
Gott and Charles Davis.
Everything like
we
that.
are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. As always, by my side is Charles Davis. So the final tune-up for the regular season, and probably not going to really see much starter action out here in this one, are we?
You're right. Not much in the way of starters, key veterans, key backups. But the guys who have to make the team, struggling for those few spots that are open, we'll see them the entire time. But you and I both know this as well. There will be a surprise cut or two from guys who didn't actually play in this game tonight thinking that they were safe.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is a big-armed guy who's learned how to temper some of his throws, actually has added a lot more touch and accuracy as his career has gone along. Big-time confidence in his arm, though. Any throw you want, he can make it.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Almost not fair.
Is it
the
because
big
of
guy
the,
running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Here's Stafford. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio.
Let me see what I can do here real quick. I thought I turned these down the other day. Just let me know when it starts getting better. Is it good right there at 50%? Or... okay, cool. As long as I can hear it in my headset, that's fine.
Nice methodical opening drive here.
How's it now with the commentary and
good
stuff?
Spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field, but at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big
86 subs,
yeah.
Plus, I just joined this Facebook page. It's called Small Streamers, Helping Small Streamers.
And it looks like it's
and
clockwork right now for them.
It has like a bunch of small-time streamers on there, and if you can drop your page and stuff on there, and they'll subscribe to you and stuff. It's not bad. There's a couple hundred people in it.
And the offensive starters for Dallas.
And a big key is going to be how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs? Because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's got this
inside
the 10 to the 9
there.
before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Stafford on third down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason, but here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
It's all right, though. Oh, that's okay, brother. Just stay in here for the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now.
What do you guys think about
They're led out by their
CBA.
big-bodied electric quarterback,
pass?
Cam Newton.
Cam has all the skills that you're looking for. The arm that can do everything, the ability to run, hard to bring down because of his size, but the joy that he plays the game, I think that's his stopping trade.
Remote control
That's
lights,
his
is that
calling
for
card.
like
That's what sets him apart from other players.
what's that for?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. The tackle made by L.J. Ford. The starters now on offense. And Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it in college due to some injuries. But, boy, as he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs, a crafty, mature route runner who can go the distance.
On second down, it's Mack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Yo, Ollie, what's
losing 3 yards here.
What's the remote control lights? You can choose whatever color you want.
There, that's why they're up right now.
Like
the defense,
they're
doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Newton steps away. He can run for it, and he will.
Are you kidding me?
He gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I had that whole side of the field.
Able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We
yeah,
know
but I'm saying, what is it? Is it like lights in your room?
And with that big body,
or is it
hard
like
to get him
your
down, even if
controller
you get a clear shot
lights?
on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
From the 50, Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And now the defense for Dallas.
Everson Griffin was a valuable reserve for most of his career, but has really blossomed since entering the starting lineup.
Oh, nice, bro. How you like that?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Newton. Caught. It's Wilson. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
You have to send me a picture of what they look like or something, bro. Sounds pretty cool.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
What was you stressed about, bro?
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Here's Mostert. And some space here. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Raheem Mostert, 94 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick
exactly
strike
why I traded away
and with that
Christian McCaffrey for 2 first-round picks because he just didn't do that.
Partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right
He
now.
would get to the second level and then he didn't have enough speed to get to the end zone. Like, he would get caught every time. But he's a 99 overall.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Oh, you got a 9-kill game, bro? That's dope.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, bro. If you ever see me on,
to the back of the end zone.
I know I don't have a lot of people in my party or something. Just send me an invite, brother. We're friends in here.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here we go.
To throw on 3rd down, Newton. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
If I didn't cover that guy that went to the right,
sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down.
I go
but
cover
what else
him.
does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Coming to you, coming to you. Check, check.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're a pretty good player, man. I mean, I know when you're going try hard. You got a pretty good chance to win that.
Ready.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And a 1st carry here for Charles Sims. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
It's on for their
Some of these
lesser
play
players
calls,
for getting
I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Able to find Switzer. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
He's got to play Ben Dunn.
Let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
Terrible animation.
By Charles Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the
Throwing
way
at
down
one of the
inside the 20.
Corners in the
Chewing
league.
up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, it's Sims. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
A second down
pass
play there, but it's incomplete.
School closing.
By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Couldn't get to the fucking edge. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
The running back depth is pretty good.
Deep ball, but how about them just taking it?
He runs the ball pretty well.
John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Rudolph.
Oh,
and that is
animations
incomplete.
Are such trash.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Who we got? Christian, travel.
Rudolph now to throw. Well, the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the 50, it's Rudolph. And a little floater there is incomplete. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph rolling to his right. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies.
Oh no, I tried to slide. Come on, bro.
Got it. Going the other way.
Man. Come on with it. I hit the slide button.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
I was a little flabbergasted that he didn't slide. I was like, what is going on here?
Just crazy. You get it all the way down there. The red zone can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though?
Stupid.
They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they?
Okay.
Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground
here, though,
and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Oh,
man. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Football fan, Ollie.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. To throw again on 2nd down. Rudolph.
Shit.
Nowhere to escape.
Nobody open
at all. Darius Philon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Wow.
Pressure again, and down he
just let him through
again.
Every time.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
I have a really good line.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, Ryan Switzer.
What a terrible fucking punt.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Keller to throw again. And that's complete. It's Sims. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, Kelly. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
A little closer for a field goal.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Rudolph. Got his man. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
We're going to get field goal for halftime here.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out.
Always important.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is fielded at the goal line. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. One more half of preseason football to go.
Yeah,
and then all eyes will look ahead to 1 week from tonight, the annual NFL kickoff game. And that promises to be a dandy.
Or should I say back to 87 subs, because we were here the other day, but I lost like 6
still
subs.
Some intrigue. See guys trying to make a late roster push as we get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Oh, shit.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've
I don't know,
done.
bro. It was that night that I had like 10 subs in one night, and I got on the next day, and I was back down to like 81 subs. So.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the
My
39.
whole thing here is I'm trying to get better playing to know linebackers.
Linebacker, what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Open man is Switzer complete. And taking it across midfield and inside
How Switcher's
the
doing
45.
any damage on me, I don't know, because he's a fucking bum.
But give the defensive guys
Oh, bro, I hope you get him. Hope you get him soon, brother.
No, the drag,
And Allison's skin is
be
cool.
your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down.
That's probably my
for him,
favorite
too.
one. I haven't got to it yet either, so.
This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Now Kelly, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Your friend needs me also?
That play was the very definition of fast,
I
quick,
think
and in a hurry.
You either got to grind to get him.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Switcher
They'll get
again,
this one
bro.
to Switzer. And he gets
Come
this
on with
inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
If you were to tell me before this game the Switcher was going to have a good game against
From
me,
the
I would
32
have
now,
laughed
here's
in your
first and
face.
10. On the run, here's Marine. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Oh, one challenge left? Go for it, brother.
Nice
You
job
got
there
it.
defensively
You
to
got that
clamp
shit, bro.
down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well.
Wow, how did he get so open?
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. 23 yards on the play.
Ready. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
So what tier do you get him
on the
at?
ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Sims on the run. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Oh, 60, though? You'll be there in a day or 2.
Straight shots
I
on
don't
the
even
ground.
worry
Now
about that
on
one.
3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that
under pressure, down he goes.
Let's go.
Sacked at the 10.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The kick by Bryant
it gets
is
way
good.
more intense than this in the regular season.
Up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead.
It won't be next week, bro. It'll be sometime in the next couple days. I'm thinking.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Oh, just go through the
much to
hole,
speak
man.
of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rudolph. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Got it. 56 is the mic. Check. Hey, wahoo!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. That is caught. It's Perriman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Are you live or are you back at the beginning? 'Cause I changed this already. They said it was alright.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And
not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9.
Wow.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Perriman. 3rd down here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Rudolph. And that'll be incomplete. Well,
strong on quarterbacks would be the death
comes
in
up
the
empty, and it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here.
How's the volume
What is
now?
all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Here's Kelly. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken
Why,
down,
when they scramble, they get 20 yards of rush, and I can't strip the ball?
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
I can't turn the volume all the way down.
You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
Or else you'll just be listening. My volume's literally on 35. How about now?
On first down, it's Kelly. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ben Banagoo in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll run here with Sims. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. To throw, Kelly. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, let's score on this drive right here. Let's score.
In this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Come on, get out of my way. You got to block out, not in.
Back at the 48-yard line. On 2nd and 11 now. Rudolph. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
He's airing it out for
Wow. These strong-arm quarterbacks just throw the ball anywhere they want.
Now it's 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Ow.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Bad punt.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll run here with Marine. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Sims. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They stick on the ground. Again, it's Marine. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. 5 yards that time out of the scramble.
Quarterback has more rushing yards than the whole team.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now the Cowboys down.
All right, we got to have a drive here, boys.
At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st
God, I
and
didn't
10.
see that guy over there.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short.
All right.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. On 2nd and very short.
Oh, get out.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete
The damn
pass on 2nd down.
animations always go to the defense.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Let's see here. Can we get into here? Perriman got single coverage over there if that safety doesn't come.
Now it's Rudolph. He's going to let it fly. And this is
Look at that shit.
And they've taken the lead here in the
Let's go.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Boswell good with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field
See
goal
if we can
now
close
can
this
only
one out.
tie it. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
That'll be game.
We were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception.
Not a bad little preseason game there. Oh, Terrell Edmonds got a point. Let's see. Hell yeah, bro. Definitely a good game. Well, next season we'll be pushing into the regular season, so hopefully I can carry that over. Let them know I'm ready. See what my schedule looks like for the year. I got the Bears, the Panthers, the Giants, the Eagles, the 49ers, the Redskins, the Cardinals, Seahawks, bye week, Giants, Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Rams, Redskins, Eagles. I literally play none of the guys in our league, which is crazy. Alright everybody, I'm going to have to call this stream. I got to get up early. Make sure you guys like. Anybody who's not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're at 87 now, so we're only 13 away from the $25 gift card giveaway. Tomorrow will be a grinder night. I'll be on for hours, so I have to stay up because I will be on night shift. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me know in the comments or on my Facebook what you guys want to see me play other than Fortnite and the games that I listed earlier. And we'll be back at you tomorrow. Alright, thanks everybody for stopping by. Have a good night.